So now there's another story now coming around Tinubu. Very insensitive president, I tell you the truth. Amidst the hunger strike, the hunger that is striking Nigerians and the absolute penury, no food, nothing, and life is hard. Hardship is ravaging the land. Tinubu's plan to go visit Qatar on a state visit, he has included his two sons, Sheyi and Yenka, among the delegates to join him. So what exactly are they going to do there? Is he preparing these two sons to take over from him? Or why? So can't these people travel on their own if they want to go on their own? Why must Tinubu go with his sons to those meetings? And what is he going to do there that those two children must contribute without others? We are talking about reducing cost of governance. We are talking about, trying to reduce his cabinet and all of that. Implementation of Euroscience recommendation or report. We are talking about cutting down cost of governance and cost of official trips abroad. He's taking his two sons when Nigerians are crying and suffering. This one is very serious. So Tinubu, sons Sheyi and Yenka among delegates to follow president on state visit to Qatar amid hunger hardship in Nigeria. That is a very bad one. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's sons, Sheyi and Yenka, are among the delegation to travel with the president on a state visit to Doha in Qatar. Okay. Tinubu will visit Qatar on a state visit scheduled for March 2 and 3, 2024, but will be accompanied by 38 others, including his sons, split into two batches. Can you imagine? So the first batch of 16 people to arrive on February 28, 2024, including Borno State Governor Professor Babagana Zulum, Kaduna State Governor Uba Sani, Minister of Foreign Affairs Ambassador Yusuf Maitama Tuga, Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy Wale Edu, Minister of Solid Minerals Dele Alake, National Security Advisor Malam Nuhu Ribadu, Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Melekiare. The second delegation, made up of 22 people to arrive on February 29, 2024, includes Sheyi Tinubu, Nyenka Tinubu, PPS Hakim, Muti Okuola, SCOP Ambassador Victor Adekunle Adeleke, PP Dr. Ade Tinubu, and SSAP, Household Sobe Oluwatoyin. Can you imagine? So the trip comes amid a nationwide protest against hardship, hunger, and high cost of living, among others in the country. Tinubu has promised to cut the cost of governance, but many Nigerians have accused the government of only paying lip service to it and not fully committed to going ahead with it. Exactly. So Sahara Reporter has learned Sheyi and his brother Yenka have accompanied Tinubu on virtually every foreign trip. Sheyi also uses the presidential jet, which is actually very, very bad. I think Tinubu is not supposed to make any foreign trip at this time. He's supposed to sit down tight, have crucial meetings with stakeholders, and correct the anomalies in his administration to alleviate the hardship that is ravaging the country, not making luxurious foreign trips. This actually doesn't make sense. I tell you the truth. Okay, so in October 2023, Sahara Reporters reported that some Nigerians had condemned the use of a jet in the presidential fleet by the president's son Sheyi to go on a private trip to Kano State to watch a polo tournament. Polo is a ball game played on horseback, a traditional field sport and one of the world's oldest known team sports, but is the exclusive reserve of the rich and members of the ruling class in Nigeria. Sahara Reporters learned that Sheyi embarked on the trip along with his friends on Sunday to watch a polo tournament in Kano, and they were welcomed on arrival by the ancient city of the state government officials. Okay, it was also learned that Sheyi Tinubu was likely attending the final of the 2023 NPA Kano International polo tournament scheduled to be held at the Usman Dan Tata Polo Ground in Kano. Sheikh Tinubu's reckless private trip using taxpayers' money amid hardship in Nigeria mirrored what happened in January 2020 when then President Muhammadu Buhari's daughter Hanan took a private photography trip to Bauchi State in a presidential jet. So that's exactly what APC is known for, using taxpayers' money to do what they like. And that is actually a very bad situation, I must tell you the truth. Very insensitive of the ruling class, especially that of the APC. How can you continue like this? How can you continue like this? So I know people are reacting to this trip. Somebody is saying, finally, it is family business. God have mercy on Nigeria. And somebody say, you have concluded in your bad mind. Can you imagine? Somebody is trying to defend that rubbish there. Okay? And somebody is saying, get sense for once. You are not only Yoruba now. You should know they are enjoying, but you are suffering. Yet, they support them. Which one? Nkombe Fomo Habi Alaigboron ye now for what they try the right to. I don't understand though. Sometimes I can see how good your own mind is. Exactly. Tell him. And when you were voting Awalokan Oti Bagbe, Wikbe Ofesheru Woni Abi. Continue oju ogbogbo watijano. Now be here, they speak Yoruba, they take Yoruba the right to. What is petty about that? Are they in government? If because Buhari did it, that's why Tinubu is even elevating it with 2 children. Anyone that talks, they will check where he's from. Yes. Anyway, Tinubu said he will continue from where Buhari stopped. We are no more a country. Okay, we see things with tribal reasoning instead of objectivity. And that is it. And that is why Nigeria is still going down the way it's going down. That is why things are bad the way it is. We see things with tribal sentiment at the back of our mind rather than objectivity, and that is very bad. Somebody say, God, why? With all these protests for a better Nigeria, the president is planning a trip with the kids. Which way, Nigeria? This is very bad. Most of you will do more than them if you are given the opportunity. So what? So what? 34 million watch. 34 million watch is not a big money for someone like Sheikh Tinubu. You may ignore that simply because of your hatred to him and his father. Going to Qatar with his father was not a big deal. Apart from being a sin to Tinubu, he was also qualified as a citizen. Davido used a diamond necklace worth almost $1 billion. All of you are praising him as OBO. Showore and others can kill themselves because of Tinubu issue. Can you imagine what this one is writing here? All these foolish writers will just wake up and looking for anything to damage Tinubu government. Should he travel with his father or not? What concern them? Can you imagine? Just too petty. How is that too petty? You have to continue to exercise patience with the government and continue to endure pain, suffering, and agony with your father. Abi, continue. Why the politicians and their families continue to live large, flamboyantly, and continue to enjoy and devour the national cake. Take note. And that is it. Don't mind gullible Mumu tribal and religious bigots as if they exercise the same patience with Jonathan regime. They did not exercise patience with Jonathan regime. Many cannot just think and see it, but I know God will help us. Tinubu government is a damaged government. No one needs to do anything to damage it. It's already damaged government. Nigeria is totally finished. Okay, the ruling class is enjoying while everybody is suffering. The insensitivity is of the highest order, I tell you the truth. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. That is what is happening. Tinubu making an official state trip to Qatar with his family why Nigeria is currently on strike protest everywhere because of hardship that is ravaging the land. Let's have your comment in this matter, and thank you for listening.